Ang dami natin napapanood na movies about people expressing mga baggages o kaya excess baggages. These are the experiences in our past that not allow us to really move forward or to go through our journey smoothly. Pero, how do we deal with our baggages? This episode is for you. Namaskaram. Namaskaram, namaste, or namaskar is a Hindu greeting that says the light in me sees and acknowledges the light in you, or the God in me sees and acknowledges the God in you. My name is Marky Mendoza, and welcome to Reiki with Marky and yet another meaningful episode here in our YouTube channel. And in today's episode, we are going to be talking about another meaningful topic. Baggages. We're not just going to talk about what specific baggages we have, or at least I have and I experience in my life. We're also going to talk about giving you tips on how we are all going to rise above from these situations. So without further ado, let's go! So yan ang ating topic for today. Masyadong heavy, no? Baggages. Yung pakikinggan mo pa lang, parang ang bigat-bigat na. Kasi bagahe, parang ikaw may bitbitin talaga. Yan ang magiging topic natin today. And let's make sure na this will be very meaningful. Kaya naman, kung may mga topic ka na gusto mong Reiki with Marky will be discussing in our future episodes, just please leave a comment down below and kaming bahala sa next episode for you. So when we talk about baggages, I know there are many experiences that we all have. It will be ranging from many experiences. Pwedeng sa professional, pwedeng sa love, pwede rin yung sa mga childhood natin. But that's the thing. Oftentimes, these are experiences that are also coming from our childhood. It can be a form of phobia, it can be a form of trauma, it can be a little form of abuse. Marami tayong mga ganyan na nabibit-bit natin. Kaya yung term or the term calling it baggage kasi para tayong may bit-bit na maleta. In what? In our journey. So look at it this way. Lahat tayo, we are all in this journey. From point A to point B. From start, the goal is to finish it. So parang may finish line. And we all have this road that we take. And this is really the journey that we're all taking. Whatever the journey is, it's all authentically made and perfectly made individually in our lives. Lahat tayo may kanya-kanyang journey, may kanya-kanyang goals in life, dreams, aspirations, but at the same time, our lives are crafted perfectly and authentically by God. And so there's no judgment, no matter which situation you're coming from, which life experiences you're coming from, but one thing is for sure, lahat tayo may nakaraan. When we touch on those experiences, pag naaalala natin with our memory, the first things that we will remember is how hard it is. The first things that we will remember is that it may have definitely shaped the person that we are today. Why? Because of the hurt, because of the pain. Pwedeng naging limited yung mga gusto mo sa buhay just because you were traumatized. Pwede din na it also allowed you to feel jaded. Many things. So here are the things that we would want to share with you to also allow you to heal naturally. Number one, when we go through our baggages, number one is to always acknowledge, okay? We will have to acknowledge that it really is a valid situation. What may be heavy for me may not be necessarily heavy for you, and vice versa. So I would want you to know that all of our experiences, they're all valid. And when I say they're all valid, we are really meant to go through this because it will teach us a lesson. It will teach us wisdom in the end kapag natutunan na natin siya. Once we are done acknowledging that we have these experiences and they are, yes, very valid, I would want you to be honest with yourself. You can first target yung mga baggages that you have or the experiences that you have, and once you're able to acknowledge the validity on that, be honest kung kaya ba nating ayusin. Be honest kung kaya ba nating harapin and to improve it right now. Bakit ngayon? Because kung hindi natin to gagawin, it can be necessarily when we say now, o kaya kung honest ka, tas talagang hindi pa kaya ngayon, one way or another, maybe sooner or later, kailangan harapin. Imagine you going through this journey. And then, from point A to point B, yun ang road na tatahakin natin, tas may mga bit tayong mga bagahe. Okay lang kung tayo si Superman na talagang with super strength, physical strength, that we can really bear all of the journey that we're gonna go through na may dala-dala tayong mabibigat na bagay. Pero again, tao lang tayo. Meron din tayong hindi ganun ka-infinite na lakas physically or emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Pero imagine mo, in one experience, towards one person, towards one period of your life, all placed together, nakapatong yan, or bit mo ang mga bagahe na yan. So definitely, it's not a question if you will go through the journey, the finish line, or matatapos yung journey. I'm pretty sure you will. Pero gaano ka kapagod as you go through the journey? I want you to remember that as we are going through this journey, we also have to consider, are we strong enough to go through with this journey? Because marami pa tayong pangarap sa buhay. Marami pa tayong dapat gawin. Marami pa tayong mga dreams, aspirations, and goals that we would all want to fulfill. And we can do that. But we should have the strength, the right mindset, the right inspiration and motivation for us to go through that. Pero kung just because of these experiences are always part of our journey, imbes na yung journey natin ay magiging magaan, pwedeng ito mas maging mabigat. And oftentimes, mas bumibigat yan kapag tayo ay laging ina-access yung mga ganyang memories or yung mga experiences na yan. So once we've gone through those first two steps of one, acknowledging the validity of these experiences, and yes, there is a baggage, and again, there's no judgment, whether how big or small or how big of a deal it is. And that you are honest with yourself that yes or no, maybe in the future, basta you're gonna look into it, basta you're gonna deal with it. The next is that allow that truth to be a source of wisdom by really learning from it. And when I say learning from it, aside from really looking at the opportunities of learning, I want you to see how you will become stronger with it. How? By inspiring others. By letting your story become a very good story to inspire others, because that will make your experience more meaningful. Na parang napagod ka, oo, pero makakatulong din pala siya sa iba. Na someone in a similar situation will find the inspiration in your story. Someone who may initially feel na wala silang lakas, hopeless, helpless, kailangan lang nila na isang tao. Isang tao na may ganyang storya for them to really know na hindi pala imposible. Let your story inspire others. Let your story help others. Let your baggage be a source of, like a savior, like a hero, like a knight in shining armor that will save someone in time. That is how powerful your story is. That is how powerful your journey is. So wag matatakot in time na harapin ito. You go through these 3 steps so that you would know at the end, it's really worth it. And I'm telling you, it will. So my say, sa lahat ng mga nanonood ng video na to, huwag kayong matakot to start facing it one by one, little by little. If it has to help that you have to write everything down para ikaw ay maging reminded sa mga experiences, then so be it. Anything that can help you, then help yourself. Anything that can inspire you, then help yourself with that. By the way, kung meron nga pala tayong mga personal dealings and mga experiences na kailangan nyo ng advice ni Reiki with Marky, naka-flash sa screen ninyo yung ating email address. Baka kailangan nyo ng isang Dear Marky episode. Kaming bahala ang mag-feature sa inyo, and we will make sure that your identity will be kept confidential. Kasi ang mahalaga, matulungan namin kayo. Now, tandaan natin when we go through this lesson of baggages, hindi ito nakakahiya. No matter what experiences you're coming from, hindi ito nakakahiya. Hindi ito isang bagay na dapat natin ikahiya, kasi as we go through the lesson, di ba nga, somehow, some way, may matutulungan ka, and that story will empower. That story will save someone, and it will also save you. So, it should never be a source of parang jahe. So, allow these experiences to help yourself and eventually help others. That's our episode for today. If you do like our episode, please do not forget to give it a good thumbs up. And syempre, this is really Marky, really always thanking everybody for the continuous love and support. I want to say hi again sa mga team bestie natin. Thank you for the continuous love and support para din sa inyo itong mga video na to. And this has been Marky Mendoza again, na laging nagpapaalala to keep trusting the process. Namaskaram.